Back in February, Sandy and I were on a Year to Volunteer project here at Sam Houston Jones State Park in Lake Charles, Louisiana. That fence right there we helped construct. We're on our way heading back to Beaumont to volunteer at the Dream Center for the rest of December. We wanted to stop by and see how the park was looking. It still wasn't open when we left in March, but honestly, as we walked around and looked at stuff that we've done, as well as what other people have done, it's really somewhat overwhelming at times to understand what destruction this hurricane brought to this park and how far it's come and how it's really turning back into a beautiful asset for this community. So hope you enjoy seeing some of the changes that have taken place here. Over there, finishing the tops there. Building the rails there. Marking. And there's Phil. Helped build this fishing pier, which Uke is absolutely loving right now. This was the last part of our project. We put, I don't know, 20 people on it. Started joist at that end. Started joist, hey Uke, down at that end. Met in the middle, started laying deck. And Phil and Char and a handful of others stuck around until it was just Phil and Char, and they put in the last screws on, I believe, the Thursday after everybody left. Amazing to see, to come back and see what we did here.
I had a green impact Ryobi.
The droughts, no. Everything hooked to it, fine.
So there was nothing done to this boardwalk today. We had to finish a couple other projects and didn't get started till about 10. It's Friday morning, last day of our project. Normally we start at 9 because this boardwalk has to get finished before we leave. Whole group of people up here, 7:30 in the morning, to get this knocked out. Hopefully we get all the joists hung today and at least a good portion of the decking boards done today yet, and then tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, a small group of us will stick around and finish putting the decking on. But this group is determined to get this done today. We are already laying deck boards. We got two groups continuing to lay out. Just about everybody has stopped for lunch. Jeff and Susan are still working over there, but the boardwalk is coming together. Quite amazing the work that was done so far this morning. Deck board's going on at the very end. And had some rain last night, so we're not working in the greatest conditions, but we're all still smiling and getting it done. So this boat launch area back in March was literally a little village of 26 RVs lined up on both sides, up and down throughout this whole area. 52 volunteers came in here and helped to get this park back open. Of course, this guy was here too. Volunteers painted this bridge. It's night and day from what it looked like when we were here in March. It's amazing. And This volunteer helped clean it up before painting. Build these tent pads, which you can see across the campground, which is completely different from what it looked like when we were here, completely redone. You see some of them down there actually have permanent tents on them, so pretty cool. Just again, amazing to see the difference that this place looks like from when we were here back in March and now. So this is what the campground looked like when we left here back in March. Still completely devastated, no infrastructure at that point. And our original plan when we got here to Sam Houston Jones State Park was just to spend the day here, spend a couple hours, check out the trails, see what's been done since we left. And then we asked and there was a campsite available, so we decided we'd go ahead and stay 2 nights. The weather was not going to be good on Sunday for what the original forecast was, and we didn't want to set up at the Dream Center in the rain just because the way the space is set up, it would have been miserable. So decided to take advantage of the opportunity and check out the campground. And all the infrastructure that you see now on this campground has been done since March of 2022. And bathhouse is beautiful, very clean inside. All the sites are level, or at least our site's very level. It looks like all the other sites are level. Again, all the concrete you see here has just been poured since March. Pedestals are all brand new. You can go out, you can see the tent pads again from this angle. But again, we're really happy that we stayed, and we will definitely be back to this park for sure. Laundry facilities are very nice and clean. Really no complaints whatsoever. Had a lot of rain the one night that we're here, so you can see, I'm guessing they're probably going to put some fill in, but again, brand new pedestals. Just really happy that we took advantage of staying here, and met some pretty cool people, and they were thrilled to hear that we helped rebuild the pier and some other stuff. So it was a lot of fun. Definitely recommend the campground here at Sam Houston Jones State Park in Louisiana. So with the weather cooperating today, Uke and I did go out and explore a little bit more, taking a walk. We stayed off most of the trails because it was pretty wet from the night before, but up by where we stayed by the boat launch, there's more of these tent pads up near the cabins. And then we went and explored around the cabins. And again, these are all brand new since the storms came through and are absolutely beautiful structures. Sometimes I'm regretful that we have an RV that we can't take advantage of the cabins down the road, but I'm happy in the RV, so we'll be good. But you can see these cabins are just absolutely exceptional. Beautiful, beautiful structures, and Uke approved of them as well. After the cabins, we went up and explored the kids' trail, which was completely devastated when we were here in March. You can see from these pictures the storm really did a number on it. But it is back up and running and open now here in December. And it really is a cool little trail. So Uke was happy to explore that, and you can walk through it along with us. Had to take one last walk on the fishing pier just to check it out again. These ramps we did not construct. We just did the main pier. The staff came in and did the ramps so that it could be poured up good to the concrete. But again, amazing how fast this thing came together, and it's amazing the work that can be done when a bunch of people come together to do it. You know, the funny thing about these projects when you come in here to do them is you're coming in thinking you're helping other people, but really in the end, you're really helping yourself. And this whole Lake Charles and Sulphur and Vinton community here in Southwest Louisiana has kind of become a third home for Sandy and I, and it's really about the people. We were down here right after the first hurricane hit, Laura, back in 2020, and helped for about a week with some of the relief efforts that were being done here, working in a distribution center to try to get supplies to the community for everyone that was in need. And I was completely blown away. We've got some friends here, and just the resilience of this community blew me away since that first encounter that we had here. And every time we've come back, it just continues to blow me away. Before this project, we'd stopped and did our laundry at a laundromat in Sulphur, and the owner, when he found out that we were going to be here to volunteer, he wouldn't charge us for our laundry, and let us do our thing, and was just thrilled that people would come from out of the area to help his community. And while we were here for the project, so many members of the community came in and fed us, and showed us love and told us how much it meant to them for us to be here. And then the other volunteers that we've met, not only on this project but other A Year to Volunteer projects that we've been on, are just the most wonderful people you can ever associate yourself with. And we feel blessed every time that we get to work with them and be on a project. But this Sam Houston Jones State Park project will always be very special to us, again, just because of the connection that we've had. So many times since we've been RVing full time, we've been back to this area, and again, have really kind of adopted it as almost our third home. We've spent as much time here since we've been traveling as Melbourne or Reading. So we love coming back here, and it comes down to the people. And I think this next clip that you're going to see will show you why we're so drawn to them and why they're so special. And we absolutely love being here and love doing the work that we've done here for them, and just love being able to help as much as we can. There's a line from a Brett Dennen song that says, planting trees that you'll never climb. And I think that's what volunteerism is all about. You come in and you do it, and you do it not expecting anything in return. And we were actually able to climb one of those trees we planted, so to speak, by coming back here and taking advantage of the park, and camping here for a couple days and just seeing the stuff. And like I said, this is going to be a park that we come back to more for sure. And we're looking forward to our future visits to Sam Houston Jones Park. But if you wonder why it's so special to us, I think this next clip will really prove that to you.
Well, guys, we really want to thank y'all for all the work y'all have done over the last 2 weeks. It's been absolutely phenomenal. We've got a ton of stuff. We wish y'all could stay for another month. We lucked up, and all of our lumber is coming in for the big boardwalk today. So it looks like our guys are going to have a whole lot of work to do. But from the bottom of our heart, we really want y'all to know we appreciate everything y'all have done, and we hope to have you back anytime you want to come back to Louisiana and come to a Louisiana State Park. Give us a call. We've got volunteer coordinators. We have campground host programs. We're even trying to get in on the website that or the app that they've developed, to where we can have y'all come back and come to some different parks in Louisiana, or back to this one, and give us a hand, because we've got projects all over the state of Louisiana, and we like to tell everybody we own the most beautiful places in Louisiana. So when you get a chance to come out to a Louisiana State Park, you get to come to the most beautiful place in the state. On behalf of the Lieutenant Governor, he really wanted to be here today, but unfortunately the legislature's in session, so some other things took precedent. But he wanted to personally thank each and every one of you. So we have, for each and every one of you, a proclamation or a certificate from him, signed and sealed, for everybody to get and go home with. He's been watching the Facebook page and seeing all the progress that y'all been doing, and he's been super impressed. We've been talking to him about it, and he's all about partnerships, and that's what this is. This is a great partnership for us. So we really appreciate y'all coming out. Now, one of the things we got for y'all today is just a good Louisiana delicacy. If you don't know how to eat them, find one of the people in the green shirt from here in Louisiana or one of us, we'll show you how to eat them. It's not a problem, but we got plenty for everybody. A wonderful caterer here in town, Red Tails, they've done us a great job and they're coming out and catering it for us. They're right outside the gates of the park almost, so it's great to have another Louisiana partner to help us out. So with that being said, again, we appreciate y'all being here, but we really want to get to what everybody came for, and that's to eat some crawfish and some corn and potatoes and sausage and have a good time, listen to a little Cajun music, and everybody sit around and have a good time and socialize. Thank y'all.
One of the things that the one staff member had told us during the project right when we got here is that there's a family of eagles nesting, and the park had been literally without any life in it for every bit of 2 years. And he said when he saw those eagles come in and start nesting, he knew that everything was going to be okay, because life was coming back into the park. And then to see our group come in, he said it just really gave him a feeling of peace to know that everything that this park has been through, that in the end it was still going to be okay. Everything in this video has been UKE approved.